All right, soul family. So I unexpectedly am up right now. Wasn't planning, but I felt called to do a reading, pull some cards, and I was guided to the Kali Oracle. I have a couple other cards over here. I kind of woke up with this feeling of anxiety, and this card talks about that. So we're gonna get into this and see what messages are here. Obviously, it's for a reason. So one of the new cards that came out was relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Be at cause in the light. So relax the hold of darkness and be at cause in your purpose. And then we have protection and promise of the future. And I also feel like, especially with the eternal union, it's also protection of these unions to come together, protection of these divine couples, and promise of the future. Okay, so, and also besides that message, this is also just in general message, a promise of a brighter future and protection, and then we have reflection. So there's a time of self-reflection, and I feel like that's what helps us along our journey, is self-reflecting. Now let's get into this. We have Mahakali and Bagalamukhi. So let's see. I'm going to turn to 16. Probably not going to read the whole thing. And also happy Father's Day. Okay, so I'm going to shout that out. Her magnificence steadies the anxious mind and reassures the heart of the empowering grace that arises through trust in her. That is so funny because I was just thinking about grace. And since it's Father's Day, I'm just going to say that I was just very, just feeling the energy of grace and hoping this energy of grace comes upon the Divine Masculine, because that was just what I was getting, the message specifically for Divine Masculines, that the grace of God would help them on their journey. And it is, Father's Day, so that's relevant. Attempting to fathom the wisdom behind the workings of the Divine Mother would be like trying to cram the entire ocean into a teacup. Such wisdom is vast and our perspective is limited, yet we don't need to understand divine will to benefit from it. Better to allow her creativity, resourcefulness, and unlimited vision to take effect in our lives, bringing us every grace necessary for our blessed fulfillment. First of the 10 wisdom goddesses is a 10-armed Mahakali. She is laden with her sacred weapons to symbolize the capacity of the Divine Mother to work beyond human limitations. The contrast is not intended to diminish the dignity of our humanity. Humans have a tremendous capacity for heroism, kindness, love, grace, and generosity. Rather, it is an encouragement to engage with the divine with perfect trust in our hearts. Mahakali means great Kali. She is known as the guardian of the cosmic order, the one who selects the timing for all unfoldment. Nothing can be accomplished without the necessary preparation and not before it is the right time for it. Such process and timing are determined according for higher wisdom, capable of assessing and meeting the spiritual needs of all beings simultaneously. We cannot know what the order of events must be to accomplish Divine Mother's purpose in hindsight, but we may attain glimpses of her unfolding genius. But to live in harmony with her requires us to trust in what is unfolding and to work with that, even when events seem to be going against us or we cannot see the way to succeed. How do we proceed with such trust? There's no magic to it. It is a choice we make again and again. When we sense the next step is before us, we proceed. When we need to wait, we wait. We do not try to force, but we tune into our hearts and sense what is guided in each moment. We recognize that a sequencing of certain events needs to happen. This enables lessons to be learned, so we are ready at every stage for what needs to come next. We're not being denied or blocked. We are being loved. Wow, this is a powerful message. So be here now and attend to what you can attend to now, leaving all else until the right moment is upon you. Your heart shall instinctively know what moment without needing to be told. Wow, it's like trust divine timing, basically, that message. And trust, like, see all the arms, all this guidance. And just let's get to the next one, 23. Beautiful. Wow. All right. Burning golden light of divine protection, she arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She is divine intervention and sacred activity. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which creates true happiness and bliss for ourselves and all beings. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of fortune is predicted. Promise of the future. Okay. The eighth of the Mahavira wisdom goddesses is Bagla Mukti. She is a beautiful avatar of Kali, known for her golden light. She is also called Pitamabhara Devi, or the goddess dressed in yellow. Her blessing is the bestowal of siddhis, or yogic powers, in particular her power of Sambhara, or the power to paralyze or immobilize. She is known for pulling out the tongues of demons, which seems gruesomely at odds with her beautiful appearance. But along with the Sambhara has a deep spiritual significance. Excuse me. Wow, look, my voice is going. Well, this is weird. Speech. This is interesting. The tongue is a symbol of speech. Speech is sound expressed with intention. Sound is a creative power. Intention gives it direction. To pull out the tongue of a demon is to end its capacity to create trouble. It is Sambhara, and in the sense of aborting or stemming the flow of negativity. Bala Mukti halts negativity in its tracks, preventing it from doing any harm. That's really interesting. Nullifying its power to cause havoc. It is an act of protection. If you or another have said words you regret, or you've heard some nasty gossip, jealousy, or hatefulness stemmed from someone's lips akin to a curse, trust that your spiritual refuge to Bagala Mukti will nullify its effect. Ripping out the tongue. Holding this book and phone is a little difficult. Hold on. Acknowledges the power of negativity and the need to have zero tolerance for it. There is no pretending the negativity doesn't exist. It means recognizing its sources within or around us and cutting them off at the root, thereby removing their capacity to influence us. Some may argue that this is spiritual bypassing, a term used for spiritual approaches that avoids life's challenges rather to face them and mature. That term may be misapplied to mean that we need to engage with toxic energies for our spiritual growth. This is a little like saying you need to keep beating your head against a brick wall to learn how to deal with the pain. There comes the point when you realize that you no longer need to continue. Understanding the nature of the behavior and the pain it causes is enough. This is not weakness, but wisdom. So her presence in a reading indicates that you are learning how to self-protect, to have enough self-worth to realize you don't need to accept negative, undermining, and toxic energies into your life. Your happiness and spiritual growth will increase as you clear them out. All right, let's see if there's any other messages. So a blessing, so when she arises in a reading, a blessing of some sort needs to manifest. It may be a type of relationship you have never experienced before, a new level of professional recognition or respect, or realization of your innate beauty and value. This gift is essential to your continued spiritual progress, which benefits you and all beings. To be able to receive it, some form of toxic negativity needs to be conquered, and so it shall be. Do not be afraid to affirm your right to thrive. Wow. Okay, here we go. There's a message that wanted to come out. And then Ganesh is the promise of the future, that you are protected. And as you self-reflect, and you're being in that now moment so that you can, be at cause of the light. Beautiful messages. Okay, I hope this was received well, and have a great day. Bye.